What up, y'all? Back with another edition of B-Boy Therapy. Sorry I kept you waiting, but I had to get some stuff together. So, first thing I had to do, the space I was working in before was just, I outgrew that space, right? So, I had to get set up in another spot, in another space on the property. So I'm gonna just give you a tour of what I got going on right now. All right. I'm gonna show you, like, this is what I'm on right now. You know what I mean? I'm pretty happy with the spot. So let me give you a tour. All right. So first, this is the little spot that I got for when I'm doing merch or whatever. Okay. So I got these off of, I got this heat press from off of Amazon. Wasn't too expensive. It was about $300 for this one right here. And I decided to go with this Epson 8550. And I needed, I wanted a dedicated laptop just for Photoshop and this sign software that I'm using. All right. This right here, this right here, this is from Heat Press Nation. This is a cutter I got. This is called the Edge right here, right? When I'm doing like something real quick, I'll use the Edge and come up with something real quick just to see what it's gonna come out, see how it's gonna come out. All right, so come over here. I got my little mini fridge right here, and I got my little sink going on right there. If I want to cook something, I could even do that, right? So I come over here. I had to do it this way because I didn't want people in the front house. You know what I'm saying? So I got a restroom that we can use in here. Little restroom. Bam. All right. Like how that came out. So let me show you some stuff right here, right? So here's the equipment that I'm gonna be using to record myself, right? This is a Lumix camera right here, all right? This is I believe it's the S5 M2X. And I also got this gimbal right here. This is the 3 right here. This gimbal from DJI right there, and I'm gonna use it with this small rig tripod right here. All right, so then if I come up here, I got my laptop. This is a MacBook, old school MacBook, right? Back when you could hack programs and shit, right? That's no longer, but I got the little mixer, Numark mixer with a Technic 1200. Sometimes I want to sample some shit, not all the time. So I got a little light over it right here. Got that. So then if you come over here, I put these panels up. I'm gonna stand back so you can see these panels. I got these panels off of Amazon. Came out pretty dope. I hung them up with a good old glue gun, right? So I also put ambient lighting in the back of these TVs. That's why you see that blue light coming off the back right there, right? So I needed a second screen because when I'm opening up, working on Pro Tools or Photoshop or something like that, I need the space. You know what I'm saying? So you got to hook these up a certain way. So you see right here, if I need the space, I can drag this to the other side. I can drag this to the other side, right? I can have multiple programs running and go back and forth with it. You know what I'm saying? So, got that. Now, this desk I went with, this is by a company name, I think it's called Zaor, Zaor Studio Desk. Shit's pretty dope. It has like multiple things going on here, right? I think new, man, this shit was like $3,000 or whatever. Yeah. Use what you can use, y'all. Y'all don't have to go far like that, you know. but it is what it is. But this is cool because this pulls out right here. That pulls out and this pulls out right here with my MIDI controller. All right, so I went with the Atoms. These are the AX8s. The AX7s could have worked, but these have a little more low end, right? A lot more bottom on these AX8s or whatever. So a lot of times people ask me, do I have a sub up under the desk? And I don't. They just sound really good, you know what I mean? So as far as my interface, my DAW interface, I went with an Antelope Zen Q. All right, it sounds really good, clean ass preamps or whatever. I like it. As far as my this is what I'm running everything off of. It's the Mac Studio. All right, it's 32 gigabytes. I think it had like 500 gigabytes. It's really easy to run out of space, y'all. Really easy to run out of space. I went with this Glyph Studio right here. As far as this hard drive goes, this external drive works really good. I like it. I also went with this Avantone little speaker. This is when you're trying to mix some stuff. It's real flat, right? It's supposed to give you like sound like the old school NS10s or whatever. It does what I needed to do. All right. Also went with the Akai MPC-X. All right, Akai MPC-X. As far as my MIDI controller up under here, I forgot what MIDI controller I went with. Let's see. I think it's an Ovation. Yeah, it's a launch key. Can you see that? It's a launch key. Does what I needed to do. I also have like a little miniature little Akai MPK that I use on top of the desk. I like to use this in conjunction with the MPC-X. All right, so let's see what else I got going on. I got a Fender guitar over here. I do not play guitar, but if somebody comes through and wants to get busy and add something with a guitar, they're more than welcome. All right, so I'll stand over here. This is my little couch right here. So I'm gonna come over here so you can kind of see what's going on. This is my couch, little coffee table right there, some little old school reading material that I got there, and I got a little Lamborghini humidor up under there. Every now and then I smoke cigars, you know. So if I look over here, this is how it looks like as soon as I come in this room right here. You know, this is I'm standing by the entrance door. All right, so if you got any questions, you know, let me know. Maybe I can answer them. I just got this in today. This little clip to hold the headphones. That little clip to hold the headphones. I went with the Beyerdynamic 720s. I like the 720s. You know, you can like they get messed up, whatever. They got parts that you can just redo it with. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm happy. I need to do a little more cleaning up or whatever, but you see what I got going on. Man, thanks for tuning in. I'm back, y'all. All right, it's been a minute. I had to get this room together. You know what I'm saying? So now we back doing our thing. All right, till the next episode. Later.